All right, we should be live. I was just sorry I was late. I was just throwing out a couple, letting people know that I'm live. Actually, I don't think I did on Facebook. Give me a second. We got to get the Facebook people. Ah, crap. Facebook.com. Do I let my friends know my IRL friends know I'm live? They probably won't come in anyway. They never do. But I guess I could share it with them. We got Inception. Just give me a sec. I didn't know I had the stream up. That's why it was giving everybody that weird audio thing. Live on YouTube. Do that. One more time. We got I have my personal channel, or sorry, my actual Facebook channel, and then I have a Mac Telecom channel. Okay, let's switch to that, and then we're good to go. Usually I don't go live Fridays, but I was either gonna nap, or I was gonna nap, and then I'm like, you know what, I still have to cut the lawn. If I nap, I'm not gonna end up doing anything, and then I'll be in trouble. So here we are. Now let me find the chat. There's the chat. Let's put it to live. All right, Albert, how's it going? Happy Friday. Lewis, how's it going? Yes, it is my turn. Like I said, we don't usually stream on Fridays, but whatever, we're doing it today. John, how's it going? Yes, we'll tell people to like the video shortly. I would love chicken nuggets. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, but Solomon, how's it going? Tim, how's it going? NT, how's it going? Bloody Cub, how's it going? JL. A little confused why they launched it and immediately sold out. Like, I forget how many they released. I think they released like 800. I mean, it wasn't immediately sold out. It probably took like 8 hours or something like that. I haven't had fish and chips in years. I'm not a huge fish person. If I do eat it, yeah, it's going to be deep fried halibut or something like that. I guess Friday is the day that people eat fish. You need to either sign up for Chris's, like I'm signed up for Crosstalk's UI Notify, which is, it will text you whatever, whatever you choose to be texted for when it comes in stock, or there's a Discord server that does that as well. I'll just get nuggets. So today I was gonna make food. I was gonna make chicken and stuff just for lunch, and then I had to go pick up the PDU Pro out of place 40 minutes from me. So I ended up ordering Mucho Burrito, just some quesadillas. I didn't have to upgrade the transformer. No, I didn't. But it all depends what transformer you have in your house. I wish I could do Burrito Boys. I don't even know where Burrito Boys is. Do they have one in Toronto? Burrito Boys near me. I bet you there's... Oh, there's a Burrito Boys in Barrie? I'm going to Barrie tomorrow. Oh, there's one in Vaughan too. So those aren't actually too far away from me. Mark, how's it going? Are you able to get cameras on the Canadian store, or are they always sold out? So, no, not exactly. I can order them from the States, but the problem with ordering them through a freight forwarder, even at that, like the G4 bullets are in stock in the US right now, but they have a limit at 10 per customer. So it's very hard to get. Did you pick you up one? I did not, unfortunately. The PDU, I don't know if they have a limit on the PDU Pro. I doubt they do right now. Yeah, so I haven't been using I rarely use the Discord bot for the Canadian store. It's more for the US. I would take 10. I have 10 cameras, but they're for another job already spoken for. You could order them through, you would have to use a freight forwarder. And the problem with using the freight forwarder, so they have the limit of 10, but it's kind of per address. And with the freight forwarders, you have to specify an address. So I use Shipsy, but everybody uses it. So you may get it, you may not. They may reject it. Oops, let's get rid of that. Alonzo, how's it going? I guess we could show that. Let me just catch up here. PDU should be able to connect to the UPS and shut down NVR or UDM gracefully, hopefully on firmware update. I'm not too sure, so I haven't plugged it in. I did watch Crosstalk's video on it. I probably will plug mine into my CyberPower. I think I have a CyberPower UPS. I think I said hello to Alonzo, but I'll say it again. Hello. Well, you'd have to use this, Mark. You'd have to use Shipsy. Or, I mean, there's probably a couple different freight forwarders. So what happens with freight forwarders, they ship it to an address. I think this address is in New York. And then they ship it to you in Canada. G3 Flexes came, really? I did notice, actually, the Enterprise AP, I think, is in Canada now. Let's see. Maybe it's not. Did I miss it? Yeah, it's here. Holy crap, that's expensive. $385 for the Enterprise. That's a Wi-Fi 6E 2.5 gigabit Ethernet interface. What were we looking at? The Flex. Not anymore. Damn. I think I actually have another one that I'm going to put in the Catio. Let's see. I won't say this word because YouTube doesn't like it. But yes, the duty fees are quite a bit. Actually, on this, how much did that cost? The PDU, it cost me 50 extra bucks. Have you heard about any issues Unifi Switch 6311? I had an issue the other day with high CPU, and I don't know if that was, I don't know if that's one of the complaints. I haven't looked through the actual update releases yet. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You're fine. It's just the YouTube bot would block it. So AI Theta I wasn't able to get, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks because I really want to use it and I want to release the video as soon as it comes out. But we'll just have to wait like everybody else unless Ubiquiti sends it to me. So why do you think the cameras are never available in the Canadian store, but tons? I'm not too sure. I have no idea why they're not available. Honestly, like I could have had a bunch of jobs, or I do have some lined up, but we can't get cameras, or I'm having to buy through the States and having to charge extra for the cameras, which really sucks. But that's business, I guess, for you. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Kind of sucks. Yeah, they're not going to answer anybody's email about stock availability ever. It's just something that they won't do. Your Panda's first time in the stream. Awesome. Good to see you here. This isn't my usual day, but maybe we will start doing more. I do realize that people do go to church on Sundays. I don't. And I guess I probably stream right on church times. But it is what it is. So I'm doing today kind of if people want to watch who don't typically watch. We released that video this morning about... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? About the home labs. So that was cool. I'm pretty happy. Like a lot of people send in their home lab stuff. Where the heck is it? I guess I didn't. We could look at the pictures if you want. But I pretty much explained it there. I'm giving away, speaking of cameras, the person who won will be getting that. That's a G4 Bullet. So I got to get that out to them. The last one took me probably a month to ship. I'm very bad. I hadn't been leaving my house a lot. I got the sickness. So I stayed in my house for like 2.5 weeks, and then I just didn't want to go out anywhere. But I finally got it shipped out a couple days ago. I'm curious about the quality too. Was it not 4K? I'm not too sure. I got so happy the other day. We went to the zoo and I saw a Unifi camera. For some reason, I never see them over here in UK. Oh, really? I see them quite a bit. I'm not too sure on a G4 Flex. I hope they do come out with it though. I think if they did, I would assume they're going to, because they've come out with like G4s for everything. Unless they're going to do like a, you know, like an AI Flex or something like that. Because the AI line is gonna bring quite a bit to the software. Oh, Home Labs was a nice video. Hope I can get mine done. So whenever you get yours done, we're going to try, like, I always say it's only me who runs this channel and in the business. I have nobody who works for me. I'm going to try to do them every month unless I don't get submissions. So I still have submissions from previous. So we're going to end up doing a few more months anyway. And then whatever I get coming in, I've already had people submit through Instagram. Yeah, that's my case. I work at a church, so my Sundays are super full, but I really appreciate your channel and your knowledge with Ubiquiti gear, since that's the gear I use. Awesome. Yeah, it's unfortunate I picked that day. I tried to keep it away from other streamers or other YouTubers, like Lawrence Systems does his on Thursdays. Willie Howe does his typically on Saturdays. I forget who else does streams. But anyway, I try to keep away from that so that we all, could do our thing and that other people could watch them. Like I'm always watching Lawrence Systems live stream. You've never known never know or saw any Unifi stuff being an apprentice electrician. I go to a lot of homes. It's always Hike. Yeah, I think Hike is pretty popular in the UK. I don't use Hike. It's still popular here, but I don't use it. Hello, Aus Dutchland. I probably didn't say that right, but that's all right. Let's see. Yes, there is a PTZ. That's the one camera I haven't, but haven't done a review, and this is the reason. I'm not going to. The only time I would ever do a review on this or a video on it is if Ubiquiti sent it to me. It's too expensive to have on the front of my house. Like, I'm not going to pay $2,300 for that. I've used them and they're great. They work well. I've only seen Hikvision and Lorex at my friends and families, even at stores and stuff. So they have a lot of Lorex systems at Costco's. If you go to Costco, you'll see a bunch of them there. I did a video, like one of my bigger videos actually is Lorex. I don't mind Lorex. I think it works okay. Let's see. Like this one, 154,000 views. It's a Lorex 4K NVR setup. I had to put all the keywords, Lorex Costco system. And people still comment on this video all the time. It was a brutal video. It was I don't even know where this picture went. It was when I was living at my mom's in her basement. That's kind of where the YouTube channel started off. But yeah, the Lorex stuff's all right. The problem is if you go in 4K, it drops it down to 15 frames per second. On their older stuff, on the model that I was showing there. I'm going to do a full Unifi setup. Should I put a PFSense and the Unifi Dream Machine, or would the Dream Machine Pro be enough? It depends what you want, but the Dream Machines are pretty much in line with PFSense. There's still a few things that PFSense could do that the Ubiquiti line can't do, but now we will have high availability with the PDU. Hello, every time I make a wireless change in my UDM Pro, my wireless clients get knocked off. Yes, and they will, because the access points are provisioning. Just ordered some fish and fish and chips. Whoops, I hit my camera. Nuggies and a small battered sausage. That sounds great. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner. It is a long weekend in Canada. I think it's a long weekend in the States as well. That was a nice video. That video is so old. I did reach out to Lorex actually the other day to see if they wanted to send me some stuff, but they haven't got back to me because I did notice that they had these, which look kind of cool. I mean, it's just RGB, but still. So I think they have AI features on them. And I wouldn't mind, I'd take all my Ubiquiti cameras down and do a video, like a full video on these systems if they ever get back to me. But I believe they do AI, like face detection. What else? I don't know. Full 4K. Proactive security. I think these cameras actually had something like called active deterrence where the lights would go off and I think an alarm would go off as well. I'm not too sure why you would need the RGB, But I mean, why wouldn't you? I guess Christmas time or whatever holiday you know, if you want to put Christmas lights up, you could just change the colors of it, which would be kind of cool. What do you think about about an ISP pushing out a modem firmware in the power cycle unit, and the power unit cycling the power during the process? Well, I don't think that would be good. Are you talking about the port on the PDU that would power cycle? I don't actually use that. So it's the same function as that Ubiquiti smart power plug. It's the same thing. I did have issues with the smart power plug where it would think my modem went down and it would reboot it every 10 minutes. I don't know if it's been changed from there. It's hard to say about where you're using the U6 Enterprise. If you're using it for home, probably not. Somewhere high dense, yeah, sure. But you're probably never gonna max out that access point. Like, it's a beast. And make sure you have a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet interface. We had that in the UK over the long weekend. Or the other weekend. So I keep forgetting it's long weekend and I book work for Monday, which sucks. Tim has Lorex. I used to have Lorex and then I gave it to my buddy. I should have filmed it actually. Yeah, so I'm not too sure about that. Maybe I'll hook up my modem to it and we'll test. Have you had a chance to review the enterprise level switches from Ubiquiti? Actually, I don't know. Live Free, I did see your comments and I meant to get back to them, but I haven't yet. I forget you commented about something. Not sure these switches are compared to Aruba HPA for switching capacity speeds. I've done some reviews on... Where is it? Not? Which one? This one, right? No, not the XG. This is the one I have. I did a review on that, and it works really well. The layer 3 switching is still meh, but I love this switch. I like how it lines up all in one line. It's perfect. Actually, I should probably close that. What else are we gonna do? I don't really have a agenda of things to talk about today. You'd see my Stream Deck's not working. I got my new Lego, Simpsons Lego, one of the most expensive Legos I've ever bought. Back there, that's the PDU. I'm probably going to get to that, start filming it this weekend. So that'll be cool. Any alternative for keystones instead of the vertical cable ones? Very hard to get over here in the UK, especially with the price. For a 50 pack, they're like $240. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Who has a punch tool? I'm trying to think who. Let me log into my Amazon, but I'm gonna sign out of it. Oops. Okay, Amazon. Is it Cable? Not Cable Matters. Who the heck was it? You know what? Let's just look up Keystone Tools. Keystone Tools. It's these guys, but who does that? Fluke has them. That's just a rapid punch. I forget who does it. Okay. So these are only compatible with media. Really, I just use vertical cable, but just make sure you get a good brand. Cat 6 Keystone. You could use Belden. Belden gets fairly expensive. Panduit gets expensive. There's so many different no-name keystones out there. I prefer vertical cable. I don't really know what else to kind of base it off. There's another brand called Connects, which is all right. Let me exit that. If you guys want to hit the like button, that'd be great. We'll say that now. 61 people here, 17 likes. Do you use IPv6? No, I do not. Not at all. Pedro, how's it going? I'm curious how the dual WAN split will work. Yeah, I am too. I don't know if that is out yet though. I think that's coming into firmware version update. Yeah, I'm not too sure if there's anything different either in the UK. I don't know where they send it. I believe you guys do different standards as well. Like you probably would use shielded cabling. Jord, good evening from Germany. Thanks for your videos. Moving soon into a house, and the UI orders are already arriving for. That's exciting. I love that. Yeah, I always love doing new build outs. I am doing a house build in a couple weeks. For some reason, the Ubiquiti store didn't let me buy an in-wall, saying it was one per customer, but I've never bought it before. Check your to see if you may have bought it. I've had that happen before, and it came out of my account. So make sure that or if it happened, they'll probably end up still shipping it to you. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good thing too. So you guys could ask questions about my pricing, or if you want. I mean, it's up to you. But this video got quite a bit of traction. Where was it? The Unifi network estimate, how I priced my job. So if you guys have questions about that, feel free to answer or ask. But you talked about what you charge per cable run. If you pull two, for example, lines at the same location, do you charge that as 2 cable pulls? Typically we do. Sometimes we will give it a discounted rate though for like 2, multiple runs. Just installed a Unifi Protect Smart sensor. Had problems getting the Bluetooth connected to work between the U6 light and the sensor. Had to forget and readopt. So there was something, you had to make sure that Bluetooth wasn't paired with something else before. I don't know if I showed that in my video or not. I actually will be getting rid of my in-wall 6 soon because I have the Enterprise in-wall. G3, I think I have a G3 Flex. Where's my alien head? What? So I have that alien head thing. It's from this thing called Alien Pops. Alien Pops. Oops, I spelled that wrong. This right here, actually. So that's exactly what I had when I was younger in high school. There was a candy store and I like begged them to give this to me. So I have this, and I think I have just a bunch of random stuff inside of it. I think a G3 Flex is currently sitting in there. Probably should get that out of there and put it up on the catio. Let's see. I think a lot of people like the pricing video, and people were saying I don't charge enough. Some people were thinking maybe I charge too much, and that's the way it's going to be because everywhere in the world is going to charge different, right? And my money is Canadian money, so our dollar compared to the US dollar is a lot weaker. Fellow Canadian just bought a house in Cornwall. Awesome. Just got 5 G3 Flexes. They were in stock. Yeah, that's what Rob was saying. The G3 Flexes are great little cameras. I have 3 of them installed right now. Oh, you got those. Okay, perfect. So what happens, I guess I'll kind of shameless plug here, but if you want to support the channel, and I say it in my videos, we have the Amazon links. We don't have Ubiquiti links anymore, just because the Unifi stuff, they may come out with affiliate links in the future. But if you do want to support the channel, we do have memberships. How the heck do I look at it? I gotta look at one of my channels. Mac Telecom Networks. Let's look at one of my videos, not that one. Let's pause. Okay. Oh, so right here we have this join button. You could join as a member. What does the membership give you? It gives you not much right now. There's a couple things here. Like we could have a couple of emotes, right? I have one of Manila, I have one of myself, an access point, and then that. In the future, I'm going to end up changing how the memberships work. You could get early access to videos, and there's a couple other things that you could do with it. I just need to figure that out. I do have some new emotes being made, so we'll end up bringing that in. There are different levels of memberships, but yeah, anyway. But another thing with the memberships, like if you post a comment, it shows up. Where does it show up? It shows up special. I forget where it is, but it highlights you and it will, get my attention because I get a lot of comments every day. I can't. There'd be no way I could, acknowledge them all. For the house build, do you team up with the carpenter to repair the walls? So for the house build, it's a brand new house, so it's just being framed right now. I don't do houses unless it's brand new. Received my first Unifi phone today. Do you know if there is anything on the roadmap for a Unifi Talk app for calling? Good question. So, was it here? No, I think it was under UID. So if you look right there, they have Unifi Talk on a mobile app. This is integrated with Unifi Identity, but it looks like it is coming. So that's cool. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of stock in Canada. I probably should end up buying some. PE4 doers. I don't know if I said that right, but hey, how's it going? Good afternoon. Doing my Unifi setup, I can only get so much off the Unifi site. Who do you suggest to get any other Unifi products? I might need to, like the power back of the UPS. I'm not too sure. It depends where you live. I use TDL Canada. That's who I use. How many cameras do I have in total? I have about, for my house. I think I have like 12. We could look at them, I guess. Actually, I don't know if we can. No, we can't. I think I have like 10, maybe 10, because I put some in my backyard. I have some in the catio as well. Speaking of new house, have you any experience with outdoor runs? The garage needs network and it's about 40 meters away from the house. No power yet either. Thinking about a fiber might be overkill. Fiber probably is overkill. You can get buried copper cable that has like this gel fill in it. Testing a flex pointing out of the office window, and it's a pretty it's a better picture than some of the Ring cameras. The flex are great. I love them, and they're cheap too. Robert, how's it going? Or Rob, how's it going? If you want some TP-Link stuff, I did message or mention in the Discord. I do have a bunch of it that I don't need. You realize you're not charging enough. Well, all depends, right? I know companies who charge $350 US a cable run. Let me get off this page because it's moving. Store. There we go. Yes, I forgot. It's a long weekend. I've got a fairly busy weekend. We don't do that much data, but we have the luxury job in Windsor. We charge for each run between 200 to 280. Wow. So if you're using a shielded cable, it's going to cost more. No problem for answering your question. No problem. Yeah, see, the UBB bridge is actually really good too. Where are the UBBs? Crap, where did they put them? Right here. This is the Canadian prices though, $643. The smart sensor connection problem was not related to connecting to the wrong AP. I have just one. I was related to the AP not being able to properly list the link. Oh, gotcha. I have, how many do I have? I have 3 of them installed. I have one on this door. I have one on my front door, and then I have one in the living room just as motion. Are the VG cameras from TP-Link something you would recommend? I've never tried them out, so I have no idea. Kim, how's it going? Good afternoon. Okay, I don't know what else to talk about. Let's see. Oh, so if you... I don't know if I should say this. I wasn't going to say it. But I guess I can. So if you are here, we're not going to do it this stream, but on Sunday, I'm going to have to stream a little bit earlier because Chantal and I are going to see that I think there's a Harry Potter play thing in Toronto. Harry Potter play Toronto. I think it's like the Cursed Child. Yeah, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So we're going to see that on Sunday at 1 p.m. So I need to be done live stream by like 11. So I'm going to live stream at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to give away another G4 bullet. So hopefully you're around for that. If not, there will be other giveaways eventually. But we will do another giveaway in the live stream on Sunday, because that's my typical day that I do live streams. David, good afternoon. How's it going? Tony, how's it going? Thanks for that email contact. I did get in touch with them, and we're going to plan something for next week. Yeah, I haven't really been looking in the store. I know there was UDM Pros. The SEs are... I probably should order another SE. What I really want to get is another UNVR Pro, because stacking is available now, but only for the pros. And I want to test that out. They are bringing stacking to the standard, NVRs, but that's not out yet. Having an Ethernet cable around 8 or 90 meters, does PoE work at the distance? Yes, it does. It will work up to 100 meters. Gene, hey Cody, I have a quick question. I want to set up a G4 Pro at my back door, but I would have to run a Cat 6 about 20 feet outside along the building. Would you recommend outdoor rated? Yes, I would. You could get outdoor rated. You don't need to get gel filled for that if you're not running it underground. You'd say like outdoor Cat 6. Whatever. Spelled that wrong, but whatever. So it's like, I don't know. I have a reel like this that I just have in my garage for whatever. That's something that you'd want. The gel fill is just nasty to work with. You're hoping the 1AP is good for the entire house. If not, I have one of these that I could give you. Actually, I have a couple Wi-Fi 5. TP-Link, Amada. I think I also have a couple switches. I might have a 2.5 gig switch that I could give you. What was it? Wi-Fi 6. Wi-Fi 6. Ah, crap. I need to do a review on this first, though. It's like this. It looks like this. It's a standard wall AP with a couple Ethernet ports on the bottom. Let's see. Where are we now? NVRs are impossible to get. I need 3 of them. Yeah, so that's the unfortunate thing. Cameras are coming back into stock, but NVRs aren't. Outdoor APs, what's the best? I would probably get, I don't know. There's a couple options. There's a few that have outdoor ratings. The U6 LR, the mesh, U6 mesh has an outdoor rating. That would probably look a little cleaner in your soffit if you got the... They have some like adapters that you could put with them. Let's check this out. Not in Canada, but... So the 6 mesh, do they not have accessories for it? Where the hell is it? Maybe they don't have it anymore. Oh, it's right here. These ones are for the Flex HD, but same thing. You could put that in your soffit and then they hang like, or they might be meant more for drywall. I really find it's just a problem still when you move around and the connections at a low rate. It seems to need to reconnect. If I'm getting crappy speeds, only really find the issue with my phone. Oh, weird. You may just need more access points, really. Helping out a local nonprofit with some network issues. When they buried the outdoor cable, they didn't use shielded cables. So I don't use shielded cables either. Several Flex Minis have died. You might want to put the... Yeah, so the East should help. But if you do get hit direct with lightning, I mean, that's not going to stop it. Yeah, the gel is nasty. I try to stay away from it as much as possible. Hey Cody, as a business, do you have better access to Ubiquiti equipment than customers? Just curious. No, I do not, unfortunately. I wish I wish that's how it was, that I had better access than standard people on the street, because it's very hard to get gear. But they can't put anybody first before anybody, even if we're promoting their equipment all the time. It just wouldn't be fair. So ask your questions. I probably won't be on a crazy amount. Actually, we've been only going 36 minutes. We'll go for a little while longer. Probably should get off around 4-ish. I do have to cut the lawn, which I'm not looking forward to. That's not going to be fun. Thanks for the advice and great videos. Thank you. Panda, it really depends, like if you want 10 gig or not. I find Cat 6 like would be fine. Maybe interest in the Switch. I just got fiber to the home a few weeks ago. It's impressive. Oh, awesome. I think what we have here, what I can get here now, is 3 gigabit from Bell. Instead of paying my business line, it will be cheaper to get 3 gigs, and I pay for a 1 gig by 1 gig business. Why wouldn't I go with the 3? I don't really care about the business, or like the actual business internet line. It doesn't really do much for me. I was thinking that Ubiquiti was going to release a video today, because they typically do for the beginning of the month. What I forget what that line's called though. Let's see, where the heck is it? Ubiquiti. They do like not the experts corner. I think it's called Unifi or Ubiquiti Insider, that they usually do at the beginning of every month. I was hoping they did so I could do like a react video to it. Got to keep drowning the channel. Linus somehow has a ton of G4 bullets in his new house. Yeah, so, or growing the channel. Ubiquiti has been very kind to me, and they have sent me a lot of gear. So I can't complain too much. Linus is just on a different level. He's got what, like 12 million subscribers, something like that. I don't think my little channel is going to grow that big, but once I get to 100,000, I'm gonna be good. I get that plaque, I could put it on my wall, and then I'll stop looking at my sub count. But I mean, YouTube's been more of a learning experience. It's grown my business. You know, without YouTube, I wouldn't be able to do a business, because I wouldn't be able to market myself. This is the only way I do my marketing. I guess I should have put that in the video as well. One disappointment with the smart sensor is that apparently, according to the installation instructions, the smoke and carbon monoxide alarms sound detection function. I don't know how that works. I didn't even try using it. Pre-orders are up for Rogers 8 gig, only $3.99 a month. That's actually not that bad, to be honest. Do I need that? Absolutely not, and I'm not going to pay for that. I have Rogers and Bell coming into the house. Requires the installation distance to the alarm be 20 centimeters. Oh, that's weird. I hope the channel grows and grows too. I think a lot of people like to see the on-site installation jobs. I know I certainly do. When other people are doing videos, that's my favorite type of video. It's just hard to get them. I think I have a few coming up though. All right, what else should we talk about? So I talked about this a little bit ago, or maybe last live stream. Oh, this is pretty funny. This was taken off of, I don't know, IT humors and memes. I saw it on my Facebook, and then it says, got them Cat 6 cables installed, or the slim ones, which it's just a meme, but this is hilarious. Somebody obviously didn't mount it correctly to the wall. But I did post here about, so I said, question, would you prefer seeing shorts on this channel or on a dedicated channel? I think the people who said no shorts on this channel probably don't watch shorts in general. So we had 600 votes, and 66% of the people decided they'd rather not see it on this main channel anyway. So if you're interested in YouTube shorts, the graphics, don't mind those. This is the YouTube short channel. It will just be me doing, like, today I'll probably take out the PDU Pro and, you know, throw a video up on it. It'll be things like this, like cable cleanup. These are all just coming from my TikTok. So yeah, they're just gonna be short because one video I did the other day, it was a short. It was just of clicking. Analytics, where was it? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Don't look at that money. Okay, it was this network ASMR and it got 100,000 views. It went up to like 90,000 views in an hour. So I'm like, holy crap, I got to start doing shorts if I want to, reach that 100,000 subscribers quicker. But then again, I don't want to make people mad who are regular subscribers who keep seeing shorts. I think we could all agree you're doing a great job. Awesome, thank you. Should you wear pants? Oh, there were so many people who mentioned that or said that on the comments, which is pretty funny. Check my email. I probably can't open up my email or I can't. I just saw it come in though. Let me see. Make sure that I'm not showing my email here. Oh, wow. Let me download that. What the heck is that? What is even that? So, well, they probably have great Wi-Fi. Is this Rogers? Or is this like somewhere in the States? Well, I guess they could build out a little further. I don't understand what is going on here though. How is this backboard even being like held up by this security cable? That's insane. That's funny. Hanging by a oh, it's Spectrum, okay. By Telmax. I've never heard of them. 99 bucks a month, that's not bad. It is possible to order from the US and go to Canada using a freight forwarder. You know what? I should probably, I don't know why I don't give it. I never give out my affiliate link to Shipsy. And I probably should start because everybody asks. And it gives me 10 bucks if you guys order something. Referrals. So this is a referral link for Shipsy. If you want to use it. That's kind of how I do it. I go through the freight forwarder and it gets sent to me. Held by one coax. I've seen a lot of installs like that. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you. It's fun though going into those type of buildings and cleaning it up. Do I have any cleanup pictures here? Instagram. Like this. This was a mess. Actually, I don't even think I showed the clean. I didn't clean this up, really. I did a video on-site video. This is where I went and I was told that there was like a 24 or a 42U rack. A 42U rack wouldn't even have fit in there. I barely could stand up. This was one of the other sites. I wasn't too happy with how I did this work. Clean that up. Majorly old Nortel patch cables. Let's see, what else do we have here? What else? Do we have any? Oh God. This was when I first started YouTube, this was my setup. So in my mom's basement, this backboard was actually just 2 bookshelves that I screwed to the back of the wall. Look how ugly this is. My patch panel, and then just all this crap. I don't know what I was doing back then. So that's how much we've grown in 2 years, or maybe 2.5, 3 years. I don't even know. It's a new telco, but they put all fiber in the houses. Oh, that's cool. Huge construction. I think everybody's going to go with fiber. Like, even where I live now, some of the houses are older, but they're trenching fiber right to the house. Well, I've been doing cabling a long time, right? But the network, well, even network installs I kind of have been doing a long time. But yeah, this is kind of where it all started. I had a CloudKey Gen 2. Oh, I guess I had a UDM Pro at that point. And that, yeah, okay, so this picture was just showing where it started. I did post this on Twitter the other day. This was one of my favorite installs. I just love how the loop looks. is fun to do. These little racks too, they're great. I don't have one of those anymore. I'm using the StarTech 25U, or yeah, 25U. But these things, they're like 120 bucks. 8U racks, they have this bottom on the shelf. They just work. I don't know if they are. I'll have to look that up later. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day or a good weekend. If you don't have Milwaukee packouts and you're in a business or in the business of doing, you know, telco stuff or network installs, I recommend them hugely. I used just a Hyundai Elantra car and I put a ladder in it, a bunch of boxes of cable and all this gear. I mean, it's kept me so much more organized. I probably should get a truck. That would actually definitely help a lot more. Just finished my chips and fish, or should you say that's hilarious? That actually got, did you deliver it or get it delivered? Because that went to you pretty quick. All right, what else? I'm trying to think. I don't have too much more to talk about, so I'll ask your questions. We'll stay on for another 10 minutes. I ordered we'll talk Lego quickly. This lighthouse is out. I probably should get that too, but I just ordered why is it bringing me to that one? I want to go to the Canadian site. What the heck? Lego Canada. There we go. So even though the price is ridiculous on this, I had to buy it. I mean, there was no way I couldn't. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. There was no way I couldn't order this. So it's going to be cool. I should get that in a few days. It's 5,100 pieces. I don't know if I should stream this on my Twitch building it, but it looks like it's going to be a cool, you know, piece. I'll probably put it underneath our TV in the living room. But yeah, that's going to be wicked. The Simpsons, I can't wait to build that. That's going to be a wicked build. A few ISPs such as Bell, Rogers, and a handful of others did get a ton of money from the government to install fiber. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. This telco, Telmax, is paying for it all out of pocket. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's got to be very expensive. Oh, your girlfriend picked it up. Do you, DeWalt? I have a DeWalt hammer drill, and then I have a Milwaukee SDS drill. They're okay. I mean, they're both fine. As long as they, you know, work, I'm good. Rogers, yeah, somebody was just saying that Rogers announced 8 gig symmetrical. Who needs that at their house? Honestly. Can the camera AI 360 be outdoors? So funny you should say that. You know what? Let's log into my cameras, whatever. If I could remember what my IP is. Is that it? Whoops. I think that's it. Oh yeah, that's my. Let's log in. Yes, you can. I'm not 100% sure if they have an IP rating. I think they do, but I have mine installed outside. Let me just log in here quickly, and I'll show you. Protect. Oh crap, that's not the scene I wanted. Probably shouldn't show that. How the heck do I delete the camera? Actually, I'll just do this. So this is the AI 360 right here. This isn't the Catio. I have to wipe it a bit. Oh, you can see little chipmunk coming in. But this is for my cats. It's like on the top of it, there's no cover. The only cover, or like the cover for it, like to protect it from weather, is that grommet that it comes with. These chipmunks too, they terrorize my cats. Look at a little bird. A lot of people, when I did the Catio video, they're like, why would you waste so much money? Ubiquiti sent me this camera, by the way. But they're like, why would you waste the camera in your Catio? This thing has been amazing because I could hear my cats, see if they're in trouble or not. I can see if they're meowing to get back in. I mean, it's perfect. I love the AI 360 camera. I think it's great. Lego Star Wars ship. I don't know. We'll take a look at that in a second. Bell is bigger than Rogers any day. I used to think otherwise. I used to think Rogers was better, but I'm kind of on the Bell team now. Let's see what this is. Lego. I gotta stop buying Lego. I have so much. Lego SD. I'm not a massive Star Wars fan. God, that's expensive. Holy, what? Why is that so expensive? $1,000. Oh, it's 7,500 pieces. I think that would be fun to build, but not being a massive Star Wars fan, I don't know. I don't know if I'd spend $1,000 on that. I now use a flex drill. Wife bought it for me on Father's Day. Oh, I've never heard of it. Pull up the Rogers. Let me just see. Rogers 8 gig plan. Let's see. Rogers announces successful production test of 8 gigabit symmetrical fiber broadband, double the fastest published internet speeds in Canada. When was this? That was from April, though. I don't know. I probably won't get it. I can't see why I would need that. I think it would be cool on a speed test for a video for YouTube, but that's it. I have a DeWalt SDS. It poops all over the Milwaukee. I bought the Milwaukee for a job my brother and I were doing. It was for an old bank. The place was a bank, so the walls were like ridiculously thick. We were trying to get it through with the Milwaukee hammer. I'm like, you know what? And I wasn't drilling, so Jay's arm was killing by the end of it. I'm like, let's go to Home Depot or wherever we were going and just grab an SDS drill. We did it. Within 2 seconds, it was through. So question about how you set up VLANs. So you put the AP ports profile on all. What about everyone's phones and computers? What VLAN would you put those on? So the phones would be on a VoIP VLAN and the computers would be like on a staff or something like that. Going down to the between switch and switch and UDM, if you're using the UDM as your firewall, you want to have it on the all profile unless you're creating different profiles that are pruning VLANs off of it. It's a bunch of crap. Who cares? Tested 8 gigs. Yeah, I mean, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. That's what I find with Rogers. Their upload speeds are terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. I get 40 up here, but with Bell, I get 1,000. I really wish Unifi had functions such as source NAT. Do you think they will focus? I think they will eventually. There's probably bigger issues that people are complaining about. AI 360 is IPX4. Nice. It's just marketing that they need to do because most don't understand. That's true. People will say 8 gig by 8 gig and just pay it. But that's $400. I can't see a lot of people paying a $400 bill monthly. Did you try PoE IP over coax converter for Ubiquiti cameras? I haven't tried that. I was thinking about that though. Because a job that we did, the owner of the place wants us to replace his cameras, and he has all like coax cameras. And I don't want to recable the house. Yeah, I don't know. $1,000 for this though? Like, I could buy so many other Lego. I don't even know what other Lego I want. I already bought, maybe this. That's probably it right now. I am working on this. Batman. Jim Lee? Is it Jim Lee? Jim. Let's see. So you could see the 2 Legos over there or whatever. You could see Joker's face. So if you buy this Lego set, you could create 3 different pictures, right? I'm working on Harley Quinn right now. That's the last one. And then you could, let's see. If you buy 3 of them, you could do this full thing, which I'm going to do, and then another 2. So we need to buy another 5. Crap, that's almost $1,000 right there for the full set. You get 20. Oh, wow. Lego X Unifi build a Lego AP. So I talked about this a long time ago. I was thinking about doing a UDM Pro Lego build, but then when I was starting to look into it, it actually would have cost more for the Lego pieces than a UDM Pro. So I'm like, you know what? I'm probably not going to do it. And it's more gimmicky than anything. Like if I did a video on it, people would be like, it's Lego. It would have been cool to have the insides of the UDM Pro in the Lego case though. It depends. You probably don't need jumbo frames. Yeah. Most likely don't need jumbo frames because then you're going to have to do it on everything. Jumbo frames all the way down to your NAS. I think, who did it? There was somebody who did a video on it. Jeremy Chiora, something like that. He used to be a CCNA or CBT Nuggets. I don't even know if he's on here anymore. Used to be a CBT Nuggets trainer, and then he kind of started fighting with some people on Twitter, which, yeah, I didn't really agree with either, but I'm trying to find his page. Maybe I don't follow him. This is my little brother. When he was super young. Oh my God. Tyson is now like 18 years old.
Well,
but he used to do like backflip progressions. Anyway, I would think this is funny. None of you would though. I don't know. I never use night mode. I probably should start. Probably be easier on my eyes. So if you the config, if you did like went into the CLI and did some config, I did an access list video with the layer 3 switches, and if it's written into memory, so if once the power cycles, it will be gone. It's 9 at night, about to walk my dog. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be off here in like 1 minute. I do have to go cut the lawn. Chantel is probably going to be home in half hour, so I should get that done before she gets here. But yeah, we are going to do another live stream Sunday at 10 a.m. and I will be giving away a G4 bullet. So make sure you're here for that. The PDU video will be out next week at some point. Just give me a sec here. If you want to follow my short channel, follow the short channel because there will be some PDU stuff going on there probably later today. If not, don't worry about it. But everybody have a good rest of your night tonight, and I'll see you Sunday for the giveaway. So yeah, take care. Have a good night.